Big businesses and entrepreneurs always develop or build brands that solves problems. How about brands that solve the smallest of problems, like helping you save that money to take care of your home or putting foods on your table? My name is Emeka Eze, and this is the Internet Business Show on DABA TV. This is the show that helps you learn how to leverage on the internet to build products and create businesses that solves problems. Of course, I'm not alone on the show today. I have a guest with me on the show. This one is the CEO of Nigeria's first digital savings and investment platform that takes care of both the tech savvy, and the non-tech savvy populace. A financial inclusion and financial health enthusiast, a Tony Elumelu Foundation entrepreneur, one who's building global standard in the fintech on financial platforms. I'm talking about none other than Folarin Adeboye. Well, I'm going to bring my guest to your screens very soon, but right now we're going to go for a short break, and when we come back, I'm going to show you who we have in the studio, and I hope you enjoy the chit chat. You're welcome back from that short break. You're still on DABA TV, and my name is Emeka Eze. This is the Internet Business Show. If you're just joining us, please do well to like, comment, share, and of course, tell persons about the DABA TV and this show that helps you learn how to leverage on the internet to create business and build products that can change lives. With me in the studio before I went to the short break is Folarin Adeboye, the founder and CEO of F&K Savings. Folarin, you're welcome to the program today.
Thank you very much.
It's really nice to have you. Thank you for coming. It must be a long trip from where you're coming from.
Yes.
Yeah, so like I would always tell my guests on this show, this is DABA TV, the Internet Business Show. This is where we actually celebrate and help our listeners learn on how to leverage on the internet to build businesses and create products. But before we go deep about talking and chit-chatting about business, let's get to know Folarin.
Thank you very much, Emeka, for bringing me here. My name is Folarin Adeboye. I am the co-founder and CEO of F&K Savings. F&K Savings, just as you have said, is Nigeria's first digital, fintech platform that helps people to save, both the tech-savvy populace and the non-tech-savvy populace. I am a graduate of the University of Ibadan, where I hold my bachelor's degree and master's degree. I am a Tony Elumelu Foundation entrepreneur, a CFI fellow, and my interest basically is, to help people, young people most especially, to make better decisions with their money.
Great. I think I want to pick on two things. The fact that you hold your university degree, University of Ibadan. We're going to get there. And secondly, your interest is in helping young persons. That really interests me. Let's start with the university degree thing. You didn't go really deep. No, when I was trying to find out more about Folarin, I discovered that your university degree is in geography.
Yes.
And then you went on to have your MSc in economic geography.
Yes.
What is the relationship? Now you're CEO in a fintech company.
Okay.
What's the relationship?
Okay, so first, I am a businessman.
Okay, great.
I'm not the tech person and everything. I'm a businessman.
Yeah.
And I remember that, yes, I did geography, but my journey into finance was carved when I interned with a financial firm while in school. Although then I didn't know I was eventually going to do anything finance. But along the line I have developed myself, gained more knowledge, taken courses in finances, economics, and that has helped me. I also have a partner who did economics in school.
Oh, okay.
So that combination has been formidable. And that's why we have F&K Savings.
Great, makes it quite easier for you. So the knowledge, the degree of your partner, or his knowledge, his background from finance is also helping you push it. So tell us about F&K Savings, or should I say the F&K brand? Because I personally know that it is not just F&K Savings.
Yes.
There are other F&K products. So tell us about F&K, the brand.
Okay, so more like a conglomerate.
Yeah.
We have F&K Savings, we have F&K Meals, we have F&K Farms, we have the depots, more like a warehouse where we run our food processing and delivery units. So what we are trying to do is ensure that we cater for everybody as much as we can. F&K Savings being like the flagship brand, like I would say the most notable of them.
Of course.
And what because with F&K Savings, when we started making provision for the non-tech savvy populace, for example, we realized a gap. Do you understand? A loophole. People do not have access to so many things. Food processing, for example, is a major problem.
Really?
Yes, is a major problem in Nigeria. Governments do not provide funding or opportunities for that. Farmers are looking for a way to deliver or to sell their goods immediately. Do you understand? And we know that all these infrastructures are not, really in place, and that's why we have we made available that part of F&K to to process, to deliver to the final consumers as fast as possible.
Well, that makes
so all our businesses are designed, FMCG is designed to help the final consumers have access to goods and services in real time.
Okay, so from what you explained now, I think I get the gist that you're building businesses as long as they are able to solve immediate human problems. That you could build businesses around that.
Exactly.
Right? So tell me what the motivational factor is in building such businesses. I know entrepreneurs who hold on to one particular brand. I know they want to build on this thing. But for Larry, pulling F&K through, you want to actually touch lives in different aspects. What's the motivation for you?
I think for myself and Kwame, my partner, looking for where we have been coming from, and where we first started our business, F&K Meals, we realized a lot of things. For example, my partner is somebody who is always thinking, why is this not like this? Why is it not like this? We must find a solution for this. Do you understand? So he's that, how will I put it now? He's always strategizing, this is wrong. And while he's saying it, I just look at it, okay, how can we turn this into business, into money? Do you understand? And so these are the things that motivate us. We want to, we like making impacts. I think these are the things that drives us, making impact, solving problems for people, and for us to truly solve problems, to truly make impact, then what we do must be people focused. I'll put it like that. Do you understand? People focused, make sure that, and that's why I used to say when we talk about F&K Savings, we are not just a brand that helps you to save or to invest or to just make better money decisions. We want to ensure that we cater for you all round. And that's what the F&K brand is all about.
Oh, great. So this first part of the session has actually given you a knowledge of who our guest in the studio is, why he's doing what he's doing, and what his brand is about. Now you want to know how a brand like this leverages on the internet to do business. This is where we're getting to. All right. Now, one thing I realized is that you're a very active person on social media. Yeah. I mean, you use your personal social media very well. Exactly. Just about yesterday, I think I saw a content where somebody wrote about working or selling tomatoes for just 2 days. Yeah. That was a very catching article. I had to go through it, and I realized that you even made a comment in it. Your social media really looks very active. Yeah. So tell me how leveraging on, or your presence on social media, has personally influenced the brand, the F&K brand. Okay, so there are so many good things about social media. As a matter of fact, when people tell me, my team members can confirm this, I'm always motivating them. In fact, I see, because the social media is the new community. It's the new, you find our neighbors, our friends, everybody, they are all on social media. Platform, do you understand? Yeah. It's easy for me to connect with you. You didn't have to travel to Ibadan to tell me, oh, Folarin, come to Lagos. Yeah, all you had to do was send me a message. The same way I could tell you, oh, Emeka, I'm running this program, I'm doing this, this is my story, this is what I want you to buy, this is what we are selling, these are the advantages. I can tell you in real time, you access it, you go to the internet or our website, you check it and all. Now, about me being very active on social media, I think that it's sort of funny, but when F&K started, we a bootstrap venture, funding ourselves and all those things. And so I thought, man, I do not have money to run adverts, to pay Facebook or Google or Instagram. So I have to use what I have, do you understand, to get what I want. And at that moment, it was social media. If I wasn't on the streets distributing flyers,
I was on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, talking to people about what F&K savings. Do you understand? And these platforms have really, really helped us. As a matter of fact, we will not be where we are today without these activities, these regular activities on social media. I think about last week, I mandated it for even people on the F&K savings team to be very active on social media because it really, really helps.
That makes a lot of sense. Now, while you were talking, I picked something. You said if you were not in the streets distributing flyers, that's, of course, you wouldn't be in the streets today distributing flyers. Flyers. That takes my mind back to one of the pictures I saw, more like a throwback when F&K started. You also mentioned that the brand started as if like F&K meals started initially. I think I saw you wearing an apron. Were you a chef?
Yes.
You were actually a chef cooking for F&K meals.
Yes.
You want to share us that story?
Okay.
How it all started?
Okay, so as broke guys that we were, and we couldn't hire. We started from point zero. Yeah. Really, and we couldn't hire an assistant or a kitchen, everything, and so we used all our basic skills, right? Okay, I am the second of 3 children, and we are all males, and so my mom taught us how to cook and everything. My partner also, all males, he learned how to cook, and so we used all those. Of course, we learned a lot on the job, right? We were learning. I remember the first time we made fried rice, for example. It wasn't really very good. And then the woman that tasted it said, "Oh, don't worry, I'm going to come tomorrow and teach you guys how to make fried rice." And then she sent her daughter who probably had this knowledge of who knew how to cook very well, and so she came in. She was there, taught us how to do these different methods of making fried rice, and then she left. And then from day 2, we started, making our thing. And then so we learned on the job. I remember there were times we had YouTube videos right in front of us, and then we're following, those teachings and everything. So yes, myself and my partner, we were the first. What should I call it now? The first chefs of F&K meals. Now we have a lot of people. I was there yesterday, and then myself and Kwame were talking, and we saw the chefs coming out, and now we first run this thing. So
really that's a great story. One thing that caught my attention in your story is I'm not just hearing. I have seen. Yes. I mean, I saw your pictures from back then, knowing how you have always used social media to tell that story. And there's this part I never knew you just mentioned. Sometimes you had to go to YouTube to learn. That's still leveraging on the internet. You see, this is why it is the right place to be at. This is the Internet Business Show. Leveraging on the internet to learn skills that are not taught in schools, skills that you don't need to take 4 years to learn, but the internet keeps providing these skills. This is still DABA TV, and we're going to go for a short break. When we come back, we'll talk about a lot more about the business, the internet, and Folarin himself. I'll see you after the short break.
A lot of people are seeing the price of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polkadot skyrocketing, and they are asking, how do I make money from this cryptocurrency space? Well, if you want to make money in crypto, I have 2 answers for you. Number 1, get the knowledge. Number 2, join a progressive and updated community. With these tools, you will be able to get all the updates and know how to profit from the cryptocurrency market. From the month of July, August 2020, in my community, we began to talk about projects like Polkadot, KSM, and down the lane, even till October, we began to talk about Pulse. In short, I called Pulse when the price was just 0.26. In short, that was the first time I started buying Pulse. We started buying dots from the $4 to $5 region. In the month of February, at the date of doing this video, the price of Pulse has gone to $5. The price of Polkadot dot itself has gone to almost $30. And that's how the cryptocurrency market has been giving us money for those who are in our trading group. My name is Chris Annie. I'm the founder of DABA.school. In short, the numerous calls and the signals we've given in my community has made people to buy cars, landed properties, some have built houses. People who had almost nothing coming in and doing something amazing in the past 1 year. And that's the reason why I'm also doing this video. In short, in the cryptocurrency industry in Africa, people call me Oracle of Omaha, because what Warren Buffett does for stock traders is what I also do for traders and investors who want to make money and grow wealth in this market. How will you become a part of this signal room? Very simple. All you just have to do is go to www.daba.school, or you download the DABA app on Play Store or iOS and get this course, Trade and Make Money course. Sure, it's a course by me. I've been teaching cryptocurrency since 2016. I bought my first Bitcoin at $600. I bought my first Ethereum at $10 till the $30 level. And I can show you how to make wealth in this cryptocurrency market. What are you waiting for? Click the link below, get the Trade and Make Money course, and it gives you instant access to my private signal room. You want community updates? You want regular up-to-date industry news, industry activity. In short, when Bitcoin was still around the $30,000 level, I updated in my group that with what is going on based on fundamentals analysis, on-chain analysis, and technical analysis, the price of Bitcoin is going to 50 to 53,000 level. And people are like, what? And today, we can all see where the price of Bitcoin has gone. You want to be part of this industry? Click the link below and let's make money together. Chrisani right here, DABA.school, all you need for financial freedom and wealth creation.
You're welcome back from that short break. If you're just joining us, this is still DABA TV and you're watching the Internet Business Show. We've been with Folarin Adeboye, the co-founder and CEO of F&K Savings. We've been talking a lot about the F&K story and how the brand F&K has been helping to solve problems across Nigeria and Africa. So Folarin, we're still on this together. You know, when during this conversation, you mentioned your partner. You also said you're a co-founder, which I know about. You call his name Kwame.
Yeah.
That's more like I think that would be your first partnership, as long as F&K is concerned.
Yeah.
So how has strategic partnership helped you over the years to build the brand F&K?
I think that if I get asked this question, a lot of time, and strategic partnership helps. Two heads are always better than one. More like my weaknesses are his strengths, his weaknesses, do you understand, are my strengths, and we find a way to leverage on all these things. We found a way to work effectively together. Okay, these are the things you do very well, and then focus on that. These are the things I do very well, then I focus on that, and this helps us to, properly know what we are going to do. It also helps us to okay, we ideate, these are the businesses we want to do, because it's the both of us running it. We also have good people around us in our team, and we are able to separate our roles. Okay, so you go and monitor this while I monitor this, and so we are able to do so many things at the same time. So strategic partnership really helps. As a matter of time, if I were to come back to this world again, I would still go for partnership, still with the same person. Yes.
Still with Kwame.
Yes.
So am I right to say F&K means Folarin and Kwame?
Oh yes.
Well, that's very correct.
Exactly.
All right, now you are a CEO. You are not just a CEO. You just mentioned you've got a partner. You've been bootstrapping a self-funded brand and all that. What are the challenges that has come with CEOing a brand like F&K and then holding down F&K Meals and all that? What challenges do you experience?
Okay, so the challenges are numerous, right? Some I can't even remember right here. So also, the good side of it. I think that for somebody like me in the kind of space that I am in the fintech space, very competitive. It's so hard to sleep most times. I could be sleeping and then this minute I'm up. Okay, so what are we doing? I could send a message to our CFO or to my partner in the middle of the night. Okay, so this is the plan. This is what we are doing. Have you heard about this? Have you heard about this? How do we strategize? You are thinking about it because, as a CEO, you are doing so many things. Sometimes you are the CFO, sometimes you are the chief marketing officer, sometimes you are the chief strategist, sometimes you are the COO. You are doing so many things. And now, even though you have people doing them for you. You just have to be on top of your game. You also can't, for me, I find it difficult sometimes to transfer probably the disappointment on the field, to bring it into the office, because there are so many people looking at me. And so I might be sad inside my car, I might even be so troubled, but the moment I get down and then I open the door, I have to just turn up, motivated, energetic.
Sorry, let me cut you here. Are you trying to say being a CEO now also involves that you do some emotional intelligence and people management so that you don't get to affect your staff? That's
exactly. It means everything. That's how I put it. Emotional intelligence, everything, because I think I was sharing with my partner that I noticed something last year, that anytime I come to the office and the mood is not very, very good, it sort of affects. Do you understand? It sort of translates to the energy, like, because we run an open door policy.
Yeah.
My office, you can come into my office, have conversations with me, and then when you see that, oh, something is wrong, I can't go into his office, I can't talk, and then I remember there was a time somebody reached out to my partner. What is wrong with Mr. Folarin? We noticed he has not been himself for the past 2 days. Is there something wrong? Is there a problem? Right? And you know that you have people looking up to you, depending on you, and you can't afford to slack.
True.
That you can't afford to slack. You can't afford to take a day off. There's no rest day. There's no Sunday is the rest day, or New Year is the you have to work every day, every minute, and that's why you see even on my wedding day, I had my laptop with me.
You were working?
Yes, I was working. They called me for the photo shoot. I went out, worked, I returned, and then went to the church. So that is what it is, especially in the space that we are in. Do you understand? So you have to keep working hard, be diligent, and that's what we have tried to do.
That must be a lot of work, and you're not even doing this with just one brand. There is F&K Mills. Now you talked about delegation between yourself and Kwame, your partner, and now I want to really get it. I know that Folarin is the bigger face for F&K Savings.
Yeah.
Is it right to say that Kwame is the bigger face for F&K Mills?
Yes, it's right to say Kwame is the bigger face for F&K Mills, for our depots. Is more like the executioner.
Yes.
Do you understand? It's the person. Oh, I'm thinking of something, Kwame. I've been thinking of this. Oh, don't worry. Okay, I carry it on my head, put it on him. Do you understand? He executes.
Make sure he executes.
That's basically how
the
partnership works. He executes, and is very, very. I don't bother myself with what happens out there, because I know that I have a capable hand who is monitoring everything and who ensures. So I'm more like the administrative person, so to say.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Now, F&K this year, Mills, I'm about the Mills now.
Yeah.
F&K Mills this year, I know, launched 2 locations.
Yeah.
Are both locations active now, fully active now?
Fully active, yes.
And both of them happened this year?
Yes.
I mean, for most of the F&K fans and followers, it looked like a surprise how these people are just, switching and the growth. In fact, that was when I discovered that F&K actually started off as you being the chef at some point, and then doing your stuff. So, you want to tell me now that as the CEO of F&K Savings, you can easily, any day, anytime, identify as the CEO or co-founder of F&K Mills?
Okay, I think the word co-founder goes.
Okay,
go for F&K Mills and for our other businesses.
Okay.
Yes, and for any of the businesses that we do, we don't just wake up and say, let's do this business. No, we've been planning.
For you long.
Do you understand? For example, I used to joke with my guys that if this amount enters today, it might not stay with us till the end of the day, because what it's meant to do is already on ground.
True.
Yes.
True. So why couldn't you kill the F&K Mills dream when you started off really small? You interned for a fintech startup and you were doing very well. How come you were still holding that dream for F&K Mills? You didn't kill the dream. And then 2021, 2 branches for F&K Mills popped after a long break.
Yeah.
What was the motivation?
Okay, so we started with F&K Mills.
Yeah.
And when F&K Savings started, it's in our head, maybe we go run that kind of thing. And then it became so tedious. I had to more like beg my partner, bro, I need us to focus on this business. Okay. And we understood clearly that might mean forsaking F&K Mills, right? But we always knew we're coming back to it. It had never left our head, right? As a matter of fact, We had somebody managing it, but it was mismanaged, so we just had to close it.
Close it down.
We
for the-
just
for
had
the
to close
period.
it for the meantime. We always knew that always been there. We reminded ourselves basically every time we're having meeting, we still have to
Go back
get
to
our meals
okay.
up, because this is like our signature. This was what started it for us. This was like our first step in business, and we are never going to forget it. People who knew us then, who came to F&K Savings with us, were always asking us, when are you starting F&K News? And we're always telling them, don't worry, we are coming back, and when we come back, we are coming big.
And now you have the answers to their
Exactly.
question. Are we expecting F&K News in other cities in Nigeria?
Definitely.
Definitely.
It's
So give us a clue. Which is our first, likely to be our first state?
okay. So yes, you are probably expecting me to say Lagos, but
Obviously.
but no, it's not going to be Lagos. But it's going to be a state in the southwestern part of
In
Nigeria.
the southwestern
Yes,
part of Nigeria.
yes.
Good. The most important thing,
Yeah.
for as long as concerned, is growth
Yes.
and making sure that there is an impact everywhere.
Exactly.
Now, this is personal to me. This question I'm about to ask you. F&K Savings has actually made a product that people like, and
Yeah.
then there's this thing, this tag I like so much. Nigeria's first fintech platform that provides for both the tech savvy and
yeah.
the non-tech savvy.
Yeah.
I understand the parts of the tech savvy.
Mhm.
How can you explain to me what you mean by catering for the non-tech savvy? I mean, I'm non-tech savvy. I'm not tech savvy. I don't know how to really use a phone.
Yeah.
Maybe I can't even read.
Yes.
How does F&K Savings meet my need?
Okay, so this is where we provide financial services for should I use the word undeserved?
Oh, okay.
People who do not have access to internet, or people who have access to internet but do not utilize
Them.
There's a difference between accessibility and actually utilizing
yes, true.
it. I remember in 2018 when we opened our first office, that was how the whole idea started. We realized that there was a pool, do you understand, of people who actually wanted to access and utilize these services. They just they knew that we had banks, these traders, and then they kept their money inside these
Pouch.
yes, pouch.
NYC kind of pouch.
Oh, you see the phone seller by the road. You see all those people selling spare parts. Oh, what do you want? 1,000, put it in the bag, and then at the end of the day, what do you do, bro? Uche, what do you do with this? Oh, I'll send it to our bar, and then all those things. And so we decided to start, include. You said something about financial inclusion.
Yeah.
You understand? Including them in our plans. Do you understand? Which many of our competitors do not do. Ensure that we cater for them. You want to save, you want to invest, you want to advisory services. We can offer you, we can give you access to these services, and that is we now do this using technology.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand? Because that's why we call ourselves the first fintech platform that makes provision for the tech savvy populace and the non-tech savvy populace. We do that using technology. They have phones. We go from the point of financial education. This is the importance of this, and you can actually use this with your phone. You don't have to. We can send people to you to take the burden of money off you. They help you to take it. You understand? They bring it to us. We do all the underground work, and then all you have to do is you are checking what your money
Right from their own devices.
Yes, right from their
devices. And their
devices.
monies are saved.
Exactly. We've been able to onboard over 20,000 users since inception for the offline space.
That's offline.
Yes, for the offline.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Now, while Folarin was talking, he made mention of you go from the financial education angle. That's really great. Talking about financial education, I would always say, and I'm so in love with that quote, the jobs of the future are no longer taught in schools. One place you can find those jobs and learn those skills, get financially educated, is on www.daba.school. Go there and get yourself courses like UI UX design, graphics design, crypto trading. You can also learn cake baking. In case you want to start up something like F&K meals, right? You can learn cake baking there and do all sorts of things in a very short period of time. That is better than wasting, not wasting, spending 4 years of your time in school, but really the jobs of the future are no longer taught in school. So what do you think about this? Let me quickly ask you this, Folarin. Do you agree that we are no longer in the jobs economy, but the skills economy?
Yes, I agree 100%.
100%. Now, as a CEO, it's true that you have a HR. You are also, I've seen you a lot of times lament about people and their skills. How do you want to get a job and you're this on your social media and all that? Now, when you look out to get people on board for F&K, for your F&K brand, are you looking for their university education or what they are able to do?
Okay, as a matter of fact, thank you for asking that question. I can't remember the last time I held somebody's CV.
Okay.
To check. I think the first time I did that was we were having an interview and I just entered. I just told my guys I'll be part of this interview, and they were all surprised. Oh, I've not done this. I've not done it in about a year.
Okay.
What keeps me, or what gives me this joy when I'm speaking to somebody who wants to work with F&K is, oh, what can you do?
Great.
Like, okay, apart, and even during that interview, my first question was, okay, so apart from what we have here,
what
in
are you
your,
capable
what
of doing?
can you do for F&K savings? I like when the energy is there. When, oh, I know this, because in my head as a business person, I'm already, oh, so
where can we
utilize this person? So the skill is super important for me. What can you do? Because for me it goes beyond oh, I had this, I had that, oh, I can do this. As a matter of fact, we've had people like that who spent 4 years doing marketing, studying marketing, 4 years studying this, doing that, and at the end of the day you put them on the job, they perform worse than people who actually did not
study professionally or something, but learned on the go.
Our data analyst, for example, who does very well on the job, did I think microbiology or something. But when she entered as an intern, and when we were speaking with her, oh, I'm very good with data analysis, immediately, oh, you are going here. Do you understand? We need you here. If she had told me about something in microbiology, I don't need you.
Where does she?
I don't need you, right? What do I need you for? You get? I also, I did geography, just as you've said, nothing related to finance, but I was ready to develop myself. I was ready to learn skills. I work with people. I even without pay, I was ready to, because I just felt, and then it wasn't like I knew I was going to start F&K savings or something, but I just knew I needed to develop myself. So I think skill is very important for business owners, even for brands. Very important.
So, and of course, the persons to give business owners and brands that skill is you out there. Go learn that skill and make sure that you implement it, because that is what pays the bills now. So, Folarin, it's been a fun time with you. We've talked about F&K, we've talked about your story. I believe one or two persons out there are inspired by the energy you've put into F&K savings and the brand generally. And I mean, for me, the catch for me was starting bootstrapping from the scratch and then doing everything virtually on your own and pulling through. I'm really impressed. So, can you tell us, please, how we can locate F&K? You want to have things to do with F&K. How exactly do we locate F&K?
Okay, so first, our physical location is in Ibadan. It's in Bodija, 3 Adekunle Close, beside Farm Hotel, New Bodija Estate. Our official phone number is 080-9281-6959. And you can check our website, www.fnksavings.com. We are also active on social media. If you want to take all these things aside, just go on Google, type F&K. You don't even need to type F&K savings, just type F&K. It's going to bring out F&K meals, F&K savings. Just go to the one you want, and then
that makes sense.
You can reach us.
Yes,
very fast.
Everything. All right, this is where we come to the end of the show, but you're not leaving without playing this quick game. This is the fun part of the IBS. We do this for every of our guests that come in. I refer to them as the bonus questions, right? It's going to be quick. Most of them are polar questions. Most of them are just straight answers. Maybe one would require you to do some explanation. So let's start this. Folarin, this one I know the answer already. I mean, money or love?
Love. No, money.
All right, so when is your favorite time of the year? This is the second one.
When is my favorite time of the year? It's actually January.
Why January?
Because I'm a business person, and January gives you that. You're able to plan, you're strategizing, we are all in a room planning for the year. So you're able to put everything.
That energy,
yes, you're able
planning
to,
and strategizing.
do you understand? You're able to put everything into perspective. This is what we are doing, like this, and then January is
the best time of the year for you. That makes a lot of sense. Now, when Folarin wakes up in the morning, I know we're not religious in this country. It's like, oh, I pray. When you wake up in the morning, you're going to pick out one of these two things. Which do you do first? Reach out to your loved ones or take care of business?
Oh, before I got married, take care of business. Now that I'm married, reach out to my
Right,
loved one. Exactly.
All right, that makes very big sense to me. So if you have the opportunity, this is number 4, for the last one, if you have the opportunity to solve a problem that humans have now, but we don't have a solution, so it doesn't seem like we can solve it, but you've got superpowers to solve any problem humans have now, what problem would it be you'd solve?
Humans around the world or humans
Everywhere.
in Nigeria?
Everywhere around the world.
Because if it were human in Nigeria, I would say electricity. But around the world, I think it's, I don't know how to put it, but I think people are quick to judge.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand nowadays? So if I have that superpower, I could go into everybody's mindset. Don't judge, just give people time. You
educate them.
Do you understand? Educate them. People are so, oh, you see me, my eyes like this, oh, he's a wizard, or is this, he's thinking like this, right? And I think social media or internet is one of those things adding to it, trying to change people's mindset that you can actually use this for good, right, and not for the other way.
You would want to change that culture. You want to create a culture shift in how people see other persons and prejudge them.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So this is the final one. What are Folarin's phobia or phobias?
Oh, snakes.
One. You have just one phobia?
No, snakes. Heights. Failure. Yes.
Failure is a big one.
I think failure is it for me.
You fear to fail. That's more like a motivation now for you to push.
Exactly.
What if I tell you there is a place where we rear snakes here?
Inside this place.
You just can't tell.
Oh,
It's a big place.
Obviously, you can't take me there.
He adjusted the sitting position already. All right, no, there is no such place here. I'm just saying that. Okay, thanks for coming, Folarin. It's been fun having you on the Business Leader of the Week. And of course, this is going to happen again next week. Folarin is the CEO and co-founder of F&K Savings, and we've had fun chatting with him. Do not forget to like, subscribe, comment, share this particular content with your friends, family, and everyone who really wants to learn something and make good with their time. And until I see you next week, I remain Emeka Eze. This is the Internet Business Show, and you are on DABA TV.